Good morning, everyone out there. This is the first time I've ever done a video, but today is a special day in the life of Bruce Dooyema, and I would like to say, hey, happy National Deviled Eggs Day. I think it's one of those important holidays that ranks right up there. It's almost one of the most important ones, except for maybe Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, maybe Memorial Day and 4th of July and Labor Day and Easter, but it ranks right up there with them. So I'd like to show you a few techniques of how my passion of making deviled eggs. So you can see around the spread of the kitchen I got various stages of some different kinds of deviled eggs that I do. So one of the first things we do is we start out by laying out our eggs that we want to hard boil. And I like to get them at room temperature because then they're easier to boil. That way they get up to temperature faster. And then of course I put my eggs in the pan and start boiling them. Once I get the water to a boil, I do it boil them for 10 minutes. I like to pour a little salt in the deal. Supposedly they peel better. And once they're on there for 10 minutes, you quickly get them off and cool them. Get them in cold water. I got my ice setting out. Once I get them cooled down a little bit, I'll throw some ice in there. For me, they seem to peel a lot better if I get them cold. Once I get them peeled, I lay them out here on a napkin to dry them out, and then I'll slice them in half. Like you can see what I've done there. And then I pour them out with a spoon, and then the way I like to mix them is I put them in a baggie like this. You know, whether I do 6 or 12 or ever how many you want to do at a time. I've got my ingredients out here. Usually with 6 eggs, I go 1/3 of a cup of whatever kind of dressing you want to use, whether you want to use Miracle Whip, Ranch. It's up to you, how you want to do it. I got my ingredients out. For this batch, I'm going to do like a potato salad one. So I got some bacon and some cheese and some hash browns ready to go. You can see this morning I made a batch of, I'll call them, I don't know what you call them, barbecue ones. So I got some barbecue pork on there. I got some coleslaw. This next batch that I'm going to demonstrate for you, I've mixed up my batch. After I've mashed that and added my ingredients, I have lettuce, bacon, and tomato. So I got a BLT one that I'm going to do. So once I've mixed it all up, I take a scissors and I'll cut the corner off with this baggie like this, and then I'll just got to get the air out of here. I got a lot of air, but then you just kind of like just squish it in there. And it's like no mess and no fuss. And they come out looking beautiful every time. So that's my technique. I got all my ingredients laying out here. And you can see the various steps. So happy National Deviled Eggs Day from the Dooyemas.